Greetings, how's it going? Welcome, and I am trusting that your business is doing well. This is the show where we talk about anything and everything around money. It is the TJ Money Show. Yep, it's all about the money, all about the Benjamins and the Mandelas, right? Making sure that you are increasing money in your bank account. That's what this show is all about. Moving from where you are today to where you want to get to. Hey, if my bank account was 1 rand yesterday and today it's on 2 rand, that's it. And I'm wanting the same for your life. Yep. But we also talk about life in general. Just in case. You cannot win if your life is not balanced. Everything needs to be doing well for you to be doing well. Today we are going to be talking about, can a business buy a property? I was asked this question a while ago. And I said to myself, yes, but for the fact that this person was asking, and I'm going to give you guys a short story of who this individual was asking me this question, and maybe we can help them together, me and you, right? Now, I got to meet someone who does recruitment. So they are in HR, and their business is all about finding people's jobs, right? And they run a successful business like that, a recruitment business. And basically, they are always out there selling their candidates to the businesses that are wanting to get new employees. And for that reason, she's always been renting. Yes, so she's always been renting. And she says to me, TJ, I'm paying around about 30,000 for my rent for my entire staff to be working here. And I've got a pool of staff. Some of them, they work at the clients. Some of them are working here. And I need a place that is very representable. And I was thinking, can I actually buy a property for my business? That's the background of it. And I said, yes, you can. But let's understand that. And obviously, I dug in to understand the business. And I realized that her business, that's the nature of it. Now, the bottom line of this business, right, whether she could have been operating, be it in a CC, close corporation, or whether it's a private company, or whether it is in a trust. Yes, you can do a business in the trust. Or maybe she could have been doing it as a sole trader. We know those people, right, that want to trade in their personal capacity. I do not recommend for that, especially when you're doing business. I am of the view that you need to use the right vehicle for what you're doing, and a business, be it a CC, be it a trust, be it is a PTY. I am happy with all of those. More importantly, a PTY, because of its benefits that comes with it. It's designed for businesses. But let's go ahead and talk about this. So the short answer to her problem is that yes, she can. But what is the requirement here? So remember, banks are always wanting to give us money. The requirement here is that the business needs to have a strong income statement. What do I mean by that? So every business has an income statement. You are going to get a lot of income from this side, hopefully, because you are running a business. So a lot of income that's coming in, and then what is the expenses? Are you making a profit? The bottom line. If you're making a profit, then that means that your business can sustain itself, right? And for that reason, yes, you can then present those financials with your accountant to your bank or your banker. And with that, they can then be able to say, Miss So-and-so, Sharon, or Mr. Jack, hey, we can give you some money to go and buy a property. So that's the first requirement. The second requirement is that maybe your balance sheet needs to be strong as well. The two now needs to work hand in hand. If you've got a balance sheet and you've got an income statement that is strong, can you go out there and ask your banker or your bank to borrow you some money? And the answer is yes. Right. How about something else? Well, the something else could come into the favor. This is another requirement. Could be that the directors of the business, Sharon, now needs to actually stand surety on this business, but now they may require her to say, because you own this business, let's assume she owns the business 100% as an individual, because you own this business 100%, we will regard you as a self-employed person. And for that reason, yes, we'll consider your income on the business, but we would also want you to stand surety for the business. And in some cases, the banks might not say that, but the best person that you can find out from is actually to identify a property. But long before you identify a property, I am of the view that what you need to do is to find a good bond originator or find a good accountant who can knit all of your financials. Then thereafter, you have a bank. Wherever you are banking, then engage your banker. Yes, engage your banker. Or if you're in a setup of a call center, like me, my business is very small, so the bank put me in a call center. Then with that, you can then engage whoever your bank is, or even at the branch. They can help you. You can say, these are my financials. How much do you think I qualify for? And the bank will be able to give you an indication. With that indication, you can then start to go out there. Now, the fact that you now understand, that the bank can give you money. Remember, the banks are always wanting to sell money to you. That's their primary reason. I'm always saying this. The only existence of why banks exist is to sell money to us. From the Reserve Bank, they get it at a wholesale price, they sell it to us, and then they make their mola in between. So for that reason, they want to give us money. Now, that the bank or the banker has given you an indication of how much you qualify, 5 million, 2 million, 100,000. Now you can then go and match that together with the properties that you are likely wanting to buy, but you can then go and find another team member. So we spoke about the banker, we spoke about an accountant. Now we're talking about someone else who is also another team player, who is a real estate agent, right? And we say to the agent, look, I qualify for X amount of money. This is what I'm looking for. Remember, this might be for the purposes of, let's say, of your offices, of your warehouses, like we are talking about here. This was Sharon. And Sharon basically said to us she was looking for offices. But now, there might be another problem here. The problem is that where Sharon wants to operate a business is not where she qualifies for. So maybe she qualifies for 500,000, but she can't actually buy anything in Sandton or somewhere in the lovely places where she wants to operate a business. So she's not able to buy anything. So does she mean that she can't buy anything? No, it just basically means that for her desire of a business, she can't, but maybe she can buy a property for an investment business. Now, I call that now a business inside a business. So for instance, we are running here your recruitment business. That's your primary job or your primary line of work. And then thereafter now, you qualify for R1 million. Now with this R1 million, you go and buy another property that you can rent out, maybe for short term, maybe for your staff when they are coming from out of town, or maybe for your candidates when they're coming from out of the country, and you rent out to them on short term. Or maybe it could be a student accommodation property that you buy and you give it to someone else to manage that property. Now, all of a sudden, within your business of your recruitment, what do you now have? Now you actually have an asset in your business. So now that asset is there, an asset that's giving you money, it's an investment. In the day that your recruitment is not working very well for you, the asset can still be able to carry you because the asset is producing an income. Can you go and buy 5, 10 of these properties? Yes, you can. So now you're now having a real estate business in your recruitment business. I've seen so many people like this. Actually, not so long ago, I was invited with a farmer friend, and the farmer says to me, TJ, I make good money in seasons, but what I want to do exactly what you're doing so that I can get consistent money. Can I give you X amount of money and you can go out there and you can buy these properties for me in my business? And I said to him, yes, I can. And this was a mix of dirt and there's a mix of cash. And we went out. Now he's got a business inside a business. Whatever business that you are in, you might be a chiropractor, you might be a doctor, you might be, I don't know. But the bottom line is that this is an easy recipe that you can deploy. And within a business, you can now own a business, property business. So which answers the question to say, can a business purchase a property? The answer is yes. And I've given you a little bit more on that. If this information has been helpful to you, one, if you have not subscribed to the channel, well, now you can. But if it's been informative to you, hit the like button so that our videos can be spread throughout to other people and they can also benefit. I don't want this information to benefit you only. And if you've got any comments around this, let me know. But for any other further information, reach out to me on the description within the video itself. If you click on where it says descriptions, you'll be able to see more details about me, more details about what I do, and you can as well reach out to me if it's anything business related. But for now, I will see you on the next video.